Welcome to the Lose Your Cravings podcast, taking a different approach to your struggle with food, weight, and body obsession with your host, Keysa Amaro, certified integrative health coach. Welcome back, my friends. I'm Keysa Amaro, certified health coach, and I help ambitious women transform their negative body image and obsession with weight into body confidence so that they can show up fully in their life and their career. And hey, I want to share my 2 reasons you can't quit your cravings guide with you absolutely free. Just head on over to my website, KeysaAmaro.com. That's KeysaAmaro.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, and enter your name and email, and I'll send it on over to you. So if you struggle with cravings or feel out of control around food, this guide is for you. What are you waiting for? Go on and get it. Okay, my friends, let's talk about the all or nothing mindset. What is it and how it hurt my relationship to food and my body, and how it is affecting your relationship to food and your body. So, what is an all or nothing mindset? An all or nothing mindset really sees things in terms of extremes. You are either right or wrong, no in the middle. You are either a winner or a loser, success or failure. There is no in the middle, no gray area, no continuum. Okay. All or nothing thinking can hold you back from achieving and or trying things in your life. If you can't be the best on the team, you don't want to play the sport. If you can't work out for an hour, you may as well skip your workout entirely. Right? I remember a time when there was a swim race it was literally just a fundraiser. It was for fun. And I didn't enter because I knew I wouldn't win. Right? I missed out on that opportunity just to have fun. Who cares if I won? But at that time, I did. I was either going to win or I wasn't going to do it at all. And I knew I wasn't going to win because I was not a strong swimmer. Right? I struggled with an all or nothing mindset for so long. And it was contributing to my weight fluctuations. And I didn't realize that it wasn't normal or healthy. Like this mindset, I didn't know that. I just thought that everyone thought like this. And I didn't know any other way. It took me a while for me to see a different way. I had to be perfect with my diet and exercise. If I wasn't, then I was a failure and I would quit. And when I would fail, I would feel shame and guilt. And my confidence around my body and my ability to control or feel in control around food plummeted. This set me into a binge cycle when I would eat all the food that I had been restricting, like ice cream, cinnamon rolls, chocolate, cookies, all the sweets, right? Sweet, carby, you name it. I had it, which really just pushed me further into shame and failure until I would get motivated again, either when I gained weight or I heard about another diet, and I would start to restrict again. And of course, I had to be 100% perfect. Right? This cycle was not working for me. And it wasn't until I started working on my mindset, which arguably the most important part of shifting your relationship and behavior around food, that I realized that the all or nothing mindset wasn't normal or healthy. I wanted to let you know that nobody is perfect, right? And our diet and exercise is not meant to be perfect. Our life is not meant to be perfect. Even celebrities make mistakes. Even highly successful people make mistakes. And I remind myself all the time of this because it helps me remember that I don't have to be perfect and that in fact, no one is perfect, right? So I want you to throw perfection out the window. And if it seems impossible to do, I want you to just imagine throwing perfection out the window. Just try it on. See what it feels like. You can bring it back, right? But I invite you to try it on. Like I said, it wasn't until I started working on my mindset that I realized how detrimental my all or nothing mindset was to me and my relationship to food. Not only with food and exercise, but in other areas of my life, like my relationships, my career, my business. Once I started working on my all or nothing mindset, I started to see changes in how I looked at food, what I ate, and how I exercised. I no longer had these great expectations about what I was supposed to be eating and how I was supposed to be exercising and how I was supposed to show up at work. I look at how I approached exercise then to how I approach it now, and it's a world of difference, right? And guess what? I still get workouts in that I enjoy and I feel good in my body. Do I rest sometimes when I feel it necessary? Yes. Do I only get 30 minutes in because that's all I have time for? Yes. Is my food perfect? No, not at all. And that's okay. But it is so freeing letting go of the all or nothing mindset. I don't feel the pressure to be perfect and all in. I can have treats, ice cream, chocolate, and I no longer feel like I have failed my diet or that I did anything wrong, which would usually trigger a binge or eating all the bad food. Now I have a cookie and I enjoy the heck out of it. I don't feel guilty for it. I get a 30-minute workout in and I'm like, I'm going to feel so good today because I got 30 minutes of a solid workout in. I remember I had a client who was an endurance athlete and she felt that it was pointless to work out because she couldn't get a hour and a half workout in, like a swimming session or running or biking, something to that effect. Um, and so she had that all or nothing mindset. If I can't get an hour and a half of working out in, I may as well just not do it. And that didn't serve her at all. So we had to shift her mindset around working out. Her life circumstances had changed. She didn't have an hour and a half every day to get to the gym, to go out for a run, to get a swim in, to go for a bike ride, right? So she had to shift her mindset around working out. So, do you struggle with an all or nothing mindset? Do you see it popping up in your thoughts around food and exercise? If you're not sure, maybe you know, yes, that's me. But if you're not sure, here are some hints that you might have an all or nothing mindset. Okay. You believe you must be perfect to be right or a good person. Eating on plan and following your diet to a T means you are good and doing well, while eating off plan or not following your diet means you are a failure. You're failing. You're not doing it. You believe that your worth is tied to the scale. When the number on the scale is up, you are a failure and worthless. When the number is down, you feel that you are worthy and valuable. When you believe these, what happens when you aren't perfect with your diet? You believe you are a failure and worthless. And when you feel like a failure and believe that you're worthless, what do? You eat more food. You try and prove yourself true, that you are a failure and that you are worthless. And you eat all the food or you stop exercising. And then where does this leave you with your relationship with food and your body confidence? You feel like you can't control yourself around food and that you can't be trusted around certain foods. Your self confidence plummets and you feel like crap in your body. And this cycle repeats itself over and over again until you choose to shift out of it. As long as you have an all or nothing mindset, you are going to struggle with developing a healthy relationship with food. Now, if you can relate to any of these, are you starting to realize that this mindset does not work for you? Right? Then here is what you can focus on to help you shift out of this all or nothing mindset. Focus on the small steps and see your results shift. It's all about the small steps, my friends. Celebrate your small wins. So often in our all or nothing mindset, you only focus on the big things and you ignore the daily wins like getting out for a walk, eating a vegetable at dinner, getting to bed 30 minutes earlier, drinking more water. There are so many small wins that my clients with an all or nothing mindset will dismiss. But when you do these every day for the long run, you are improving your health. You are improving your well being. So celebrate non-scale victories. What are those wins or changes you have made to help your health goals that don't show up on the scale? When you struggle with an all or nothing mindset, your worth is tied to the scale. Your progress is determined by the number on the scale. Look for victories that aren't associated with the scale. Maybe you are sleeping better. Maybe you have more energy. Maybe your cravings are not as strong. Maybe you're starting to crave vegetables. And I laugh because I crave them sometimes. And I never thought that would be possible. These are all non scale victories. Another way to focus on the small steps is to realize that the scale is just a number. It is literally the gravitational pull on your body. It's just a number. It has no meaning until you put thought around it. When you are able to let go of the number on the scale, you don't let that number determine your ability or worth. You see it as just one data point in a bunch. If you struggle with an all or nothing mindset, I have some new thoughts for you to try on and see how they feel. These are things you can think about instead of the all or nothing mindset that you have. So instead of there's too much to do, right? I have to do it all, right? There's too much to do. I just have to do it all. Think, what's one thing I can do today? Instead of I ruined my progress after eating off plan, think, what's one thing that's going well? Instead of I have to, like I have to do it all, I have to get this done. Think I want to or I choose to. So I challenge you to take a look at your thinking around food and exercise and even work and relationships and see if you notice thoughts that create an all or nothing mindset. If you have an all or nothing mindset, then shift to a small steps mindset. Okay, my friends, I invite you to try it for a month and see how your mindset around food and your body shifts in amazing ways. Alrighty, this is all I have for you today. If you like what you heard on this podcast, I invite you to head on over to iTunes and leave an honest review. This helps us show up higher in the search results, and therefore we can reach and help more people. I'd greatly appreciate it. And join me for my next episode where I share with you how to eat healthy in 6 steps. That's all it takes, my friends. Until next time, bye.